Welcome once again to my channel. It's Wednesday, so another YouTube video should appear. Today is gonna be a little bit longer material than usual because I want to talk about something that I was not planning at all to making that video, but recent events actually made me thinking, and I decided, what the hell. But before we're gonna cut to the chase, I need to tell you a few things. First of all, I've never been like a sport guy. I was not a member of a football team. I was not practicing any kind of a sport my entire life. I've been active. I've been doing a lot of sailing. I've been doing some sword and rapier fighting, so fencing. But I wasn't, the kind of a guy that it's picked as a first one on the team during the school school plays or in a neighborhood. So I've like, no, it wasn't me. But I like physical activity, which you can sport. Which you can call a sport. But around 2 years ago, at the end of December, I bought a bow. Long story, why, for what purpose, what were the reasons I actually did it. I'm gonna save that story for another time, but I bought it. I wasn't shooting a lot. I shot several times. I was going to several tournaments, but the kinds of free tournaments which are not created according to official rules, either by World Archery or IFA. Just more of a fun tournaments rather than actual tournaments. And I liked it. In May, I actually started training. I met my coach, which is still with me, or I'm with him, and I actually started training. So I'm saying that I'm practicing archery. I'm shooting actually since May, because that period between, let's say, 1st of January and May, those 4.5 months, I've shot like, I don't know, 4-5 times. So it's hardly practicing anything. I had no idea what I'm doing. I had no idea how I should hold the bow properly, how to aim. The arrows were like from different set, and then the bow, the poundage was all, everything was wrong. So May was the beginning. We are like a little bit over 18 months over that time, and I'm getting pretty good results. I'm shooting a barebow division. I'm attending normal official tournaments, and actually last weekend we went to Lithuania for a contest that is called Best Indoor Competition, and it was absolutely amazing. The atmosphere was great. The venue was superb. Everything was perfect. Really, I loved it there. But what happened during the tournament made me think about what's being an athlete, what being a sportsman is actually all about. Because for some people, it's about winning. Winning the tournaments, winning the races, winning the events, World Championship, Europe Championship, God only knows what. And from my perspective, winning is nice. Yeah, I've won or took podiums in several tournaments in my short career. But for me, being a sportsman is not all about winning. It's about being better than yourself in a previous event, and also doing everything from yourself. using all of your strength, using all of your skills, using all of you in order to reach that finish line. And that's what I see. After each tournament, after each event, I'm asking myself a question. Am I satisfied with my performance? What I could do better next time so I can be better from myself. I'm fighting against myself. And actually, I'm gonna say that this is the hardest struggle, the hardest fight. Because when you are the best in something, according to some score sheets or rankings, doesn't matter, you can feel like, oh, I've achieved everything. No, you can always do more, you can always do better, you can set your own goal, your own point in that future that you're going to be trying to achieve. And what I'm talking about that today, for all of you who are not familiar with indoor tournaments, the rules are fairly simple. You're shooting, the rules of indoor tournaments according to World Archery, WA. Yeah? You're shooting at a fixed distance of 18 meters to a target, different for various divisions. I'm shooting barebow, so my target face is 40 centimeters. Points are from 1 to 10. And first you have 2 rounds for qualifications. Each round contains 10 sets of 3 shots. So one round is 30 shots, 300 points you can get, as you can easily count, because 30 shots, 10 points per shot maximum. And you have 2 rounds like that. After that you have a rank list, and from that list they're being made the brackets, and there's an elimination round, so there are duels. Each duel is fight between 2 archers. They are shooting, each of them are shooting their own target. They're shooting 3 arrows per set. Who gets more points in the set gets 2 points to the match. If there is a draw, there is 1 point each, and of course the loser of the set gets 0. The winner is the archer that gets 6 points first. But if there is a tie, 5-5, so 5 points each, there is no additional set which would show who won. There is a shoot-off. Shoot-off is very simple. Each archer shoots 1 arrow into the target, and the winner is the archer which hits the closest to the center of the target. Sometimes it's very easy to assess, because for example somebody is shooting, let's say 7, and the second one is shooting 9, so it's not that hard. But when they are shooting the same point value, it needs to be measured from the center, and that's how you're establishing who won. Okay, so we have qualifications, then we have eliminations, and then we have a winner. I went to the tournament without much of an expectations, because the indoor season is just starting. I was testing basically a new setup. Altogether, that was my mindset. But the first qualification round, so first 30 shots, ended up with the very good result for me. Actually, extraordinary result for me. 270 points. Which is one of the highest results in my country, in Poland, in the past year. For now I'm waiting for confirmation that it's actually national indoor record. I sent the required documents and I'm gonna see. But yeah, 270 points, it's a solid result. Second round starts, and in the first series, I'm shooting first arrow, it's a 10. Second arrow, it's a 10. On the third shot, when I was in a full drone position, I don't know, was it a matter of temperature in a venue that was very hot, or maybe I was just distracted. Something started to pull me to the front, so I did, like, go back, and I did something to my elbow of my left hand. I'm a right-hand shooter, so this is the bow which I'm holding the bow. Sorry, this is my hand which I'm holding the bow, and I didn't feel it initially. But second series starts and I see that I have a problem with actually holding the bow on the target. Everything is like floating. Second, third series, and I see there is a problem. I feel very, very big pain in the elbow. I finished that second round, so those 30 shots. That was a fight, that was a struggle. Why? Because the pain was going from my elbow up to the shoulder, and also sometimes I felt numb down to my hand. So I wasn't fighting with my opponents, I was fighting with myself, with my own weakness, with my own pain. And as I said, in the first round I got 270 points, but in the second round I got 236 points. Huge of a difference, great result, me result. And honestly, I'm more proud about that second round, because I've shown the spirit, not to others. Of course, my colleagues from my team knew that I have a problem with the hand. I've told them, they saw my face that something is wrong. But I was fighting with myself, and that's what, for me, being an athlete, being a sportsman is all about. Winning against your own weakness, winning against yourself, managing not only your physical sphere, but also your mental. And that story actually has a second part. The next day, we were shooting the duels, the elimination round. First duel I've won, it was okay. Second one, I was fighting against Ahmed, who was a visitor. Maybe he's watching me now. Hello, Ahmed. As far as I know, I think he's the champion of Africa, from Sudan. Very, very good archer. For sure, much more experience and much better than me. And the match is going badly for me. I have still the problems with the elbow. I took some painkillers, but still, I don't have that stability. And I struggle. So first set, he's winning. Not by much, as far as I remember. I think it was 2 points or something like that. But it's 2-0 for him. Second set, I think it was by 1 point, but once again he won, so 4-0. Third set, there is a draw. So 1 point for each of us. It's 5-1. At this point, I cannot win, just simply win. Why? Because there's 5-1. So even if I'm gonna win those 2 sets, it's gonna be 5-5. So it's gonna be a shoot-off. That's all. There, I cannot do it like normal way. Colleagues of mine are saying, what's going on, and I said, calm down. I'm the master of comebacks, and I'm shooting the fourth set. I'm winning. Fifth set, I'm winning, and we have 5-5. So I hold myself, and I forced the shoot off from situation 5-1. I still managed to do that. Once again, that was struggle against, first of all, my own mind, because guys, that match is slipping through your fingers. I was losing badly, and I still was able to push it further. Of course, still with not fully, I don't want to use the word fully functional, but with not comfortable hand. I would love to tell you that this story ended up like in a fairy tale. So I forced the shoot off, that one arrow went straight into that 10, and I won. Unfortunately, I had problems with stability, as I said, and unfortunately Ahmed shot 9, I shot 7, and that was it for me. But still, I went into the quarterfinals. That was great. I ended up being 5th on this tournament, because in quarterfinals I was the highest from the remaining after the qualifications. Qualifications, I finished 2nd, even though I was shooting half of the qualifications with damaged arm. And yeah, that's the story. That's what I see. That's what I think that sport is all about. I don't care if I win or lose. I don't care about the diplomas or medals. Of course, it's nice. It's nice to take that first or second place, even be on that podium and so on. But I'm aware of the fact that I'm shooting under 2 years. I started to shoot when I was 36. God. And that's not what I want to do. I want to get better with every training, with every tournament, with every single time that I'm taking that bow into my hand. I want to be better. I want to be able to say at the end of the day that I did everything what I could. Also, I've seen, I recognized what I can do better or maybe differently, because sometimes you're doing everything according to the plan, according to the things that you have in my head, but it's not you're not getting the results that you would like to. So maybe different, some change will be the idea. And for me, that's what sport all about. That's why I'm going to trainings. That's why I'm discussing various issues, various topics with my coach several times a week sometimes. For me, that's what's being a sportsman all about. To fighting that fighting that race, that fight against yourself and winning again, because you are your own strongest opponent. You, not the guys next to you or in front of you, depending what kind of discipline training. If you agree with me, leave a like. If you disagree, leave a comment. I would love to know, what are your thoughts, guys, about what I said? How do you recognize, what's your definition of being a sportsman or being an athlete? And I think that's it for today. Also, I would like to remind you that I want to perform a special event for all of you guys in 2 weeks. But in order to do that, I need those 50 subscribers, and I don't have it yet. So please subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, and see you in a week. Have a good time. Bye. I'll catch you on the flip side.